Sorry, guys. I just have like really bad brain fog today, and it's like really hard for my voice to work. Hi, welcome to episode 3 of Regretfully Yours. I'm your host, Grif. Unfortunately, I survived 4th of July week. As you can tell, my voice is like not very good. I got back today because we had the whole week off last week. And everyone is just in high spirits, and I'm just sitting in the corner like, wait, am I the only one that still has caries? Like, I'm freaking out. I'm like really jealous, and I feel bad about myself because I don't know what's wrong with me. But anyways, I was gonna write my own co-star segment like I usually do, but I looked at the actual one they gave me today, and it says it's reasonable to freak out, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, it just can't get worse. And then I got some notification, like they give you all these notifications for like doctor things or like Uber Eats, like, oh, you looking for a sweet treat or something, and I'm like, oh my gosh, stop reminding me. But actually, low-key, it's okay. No, they gave me horrible do's and don'ts. I don't even know what a tatami mat is, but it says don't oversleep. Well, too bad I did. I slept till 10 today. So I went to Lake Geneva for 4th of July with all of my friends, and nobody looks or feels okay. Like, our group chat when we woke up this morning was literally the most depressing thing you've ever seen. I feel like Mondays after 4th of July should be off, but literally my friend woke up with a giant lip, and it's white because she burnt it so bad, and it's going to start peeling, and all of their faces are peeling, and it's just like they get really tan too. Like, all of us get pretty tan. So like it's like a dark brown tan, but then peeling off skin, it's like pink underneath. And she goes, "Oh my God, I literally look like I was in a fire." But yeah, honestly, I'm surprised that nothing worse happened. I would say the worst of it is like pretty bad sunburns. My friend lost her wallet. Good news is there are good people still left in the world. She left it in an Uber driver's car, and then the Uber driver DM'd my friend and is literally shipping it by mail back to Chicago from Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Like, slay, what the heck? It's like the cutest thing ever. I would say the worst part is over. Literally, when I got home from the lake, we don't have an elevator in our apartment. I had to walk up 3 flights of stairs, and I literally had to lay on my bed for 10 minutes after like panting. And I swear something happened to me. Like, I might have had a mini heart attack or something. It was like not okay. I started to get really hot, and I was gonna barf, and I couldn't catch my breath, and I literally shouted to my roommate. I was like, check on me in 2 minutes because like I might be unconscious. So this weekend I was posting a lot with my Latina voice, and I love it. Like, I wish I was Latina, and my followers on TikTok really seem to like it too. It comes out once in a while, and they're like, oh my God, it's back. I was like, for 2 years in college, I was like mad at my parents that I wasn't born Latina. And I went through a phase. I mean, I still think Latino men are so hot, like Pepe on Love Island, so hot. But I went through a phase where my like 3 people who I was really obsessed with for 2 years back to back, they were all Latinos. And I just would only listen to like Spanish music and all this stuff. I would literally send them, all my texts were in Spanish to them, even though they like speak English like very well. And I would be like dancing, pre-gaming to Spanish music and send it to them. And they're like, oh, like really cool. Like, I literally had to go through my Snapchat memories and delete everything where I was dancing to Spanish music because it gave me such bad ick. Like, that's probably my biggest ick about myself, is like the weird things I do. Once I like a guy, I will like change my whole vibe to match theirs. My friends say that if I liked a cowboy, that I would like literally buy a stable and 10 horses. So I don't know what's wrong with me, but oh my God, now I'm having heart arrhythmia. That's literally what happened to me yesterday when I tried to come up the stairs. My friends are having heat flashes. I feel like the worst part about the hangovers are the heat flashes, especially. I don't have a drinking problem. I'm just 23. So anyone that wants to, before I tell these things, anyone that wants to say that shit, you can fuck right off. But we wake up on Mondays, like after heavy drinking weekends, and everyone's just like soaked in sweat. I don't know if that happens to everyone. It's kind of alarming. I think it's just like the toxins trying to come out. And I feel like the worst part also about the hangovers is when you brush your teeth and you're literally throwing up because you need to like brush everywhere and like get it off your fucking tongue too. Like it's the grossest thing ever. But then you're like gagging because I like go really aggressive with it, you know? Like I hate it. One time I like threw up in the sink because it was not good. But yeah, no, I'm having such bad scaries today still. I'm like not okay. I when I get drunk, I drunk text people, and it's not like exes or someone I have a crush on anymore. I used to do that in college. Embarrassing. I'd be like, "Fuck you, motherfucker. I hate you." But now it's like I'll like drunk text like people I haven't talked to in a while or like a coworker and be like, "I have an idea." And then I have to see them at the office and I'm like so embarrassed. I think I just have to accept that I'm full on just fucking weird, and I need to make that known to everyone and like shout it out loud like, "Hey, I know I'm weird. Like don't call me weird because I already know. Like I'm self-aware, okay?" But with all this fucking hangover talk and my brain fog and not being able to get it the fuck together, I literally posted on my Instagram story and I was like, "Ask me anything, please. Like I'm having a really hard day today." Someone asked me longest marathon day weekend of partying. I did 24 hours once straight of drinking and no eating. That was not good. I didn't mean to do that on purpose. We just like forgot to eat. Probably like in college when we would have to wake up at like 5 a.m. and then we go all day on a Saturday. That was very rare. That would be like, because I went to IU, it would be like little 5. And taking shots at 6 a.m. getting ready was not okay. Horrible. Talk post-grad. My roommates and I are moving to Lincoln Park in Chicago, or in October. Scared. Lincoln Park is the area I live in Chicago, but holy shit, talk post-grad. So I'm a sophomore in post-grad. I don't know how to like be positive about this. I mean, the positive thing for me is that I have all my friends here. A lot of people from IU moved here. I like my job and I have a good support system, and I started therapy and I work out consistently and I eat better, trying to turn all that shit around of how unhealthy we were in college. But other than those positives, yeah, it fucking sucks ass. Also, maybe this is just a me problem, but the boy situation doesn't get better. Yeah, people thought that moving to cities like Chicago or New York, like, oh, they'll be mature and maybe ready for a relationship, and there's gonna be so many people because the cities just have more people because we went to IU Bloomington, like middle of fucking nowhere. Yeah, no. Nope, I've liked one guy since graduating and it lasted about 3 months, 2 months. Um, I'd like to say it could just be a me problem because I do have some friends that are really enjoying it. Yeah, it's probably the combination of my Lexapro and birth control. I have no sex drive, like negative sex drive. Like if a guy I thought was hot asked me to have sex, I would probably like scream and run away. And like I should be imprisoned for like how much I don't want to have sex. Like I can't even find a guy in a bar that I would be like, "I like you," maybe. It's really not good. But like you got to make the most of it. It's like, sorry, let me turn this around and make it more positive. Post-grad, you have to make the most of it. It does get better, I think. Like I said, I'm in sophomore year of post-grad. Like what else are you going to do? Go back and do college again? There's a reason why college is only 4 years. You would not be able to survive more years of that partying. And you just have no other choice than to graduate and get a job. So, like, I just gotta suck it up. Hot dog or hamburgers? I like hot dog. I like hot dog grilled. And then I like maybe like a cheeseburger sometimes. Someone said favorite part about San Diego. I've literally never been there. Need a story about the one that got away. I have so many that got away from me. Like, they ran away. See, but all of them I don't like anymore. There's one that I think that I could like. I need to regroup before I talk about this guy. The weather's heating up, so stay cool with Stella Blue Cold Brew. Whether you love a bold, dark roast, indulgent flavors, or our newest variety, Miss Peach's 100% Colombian, we've got a cold brew for everyone. Better, fresher cold brew at home in just 3 easy steps. Steep, refrigerate, enjoy. And the best part, every purchase helps homeless pets find their forever homes. Grab Miss Peach's or any of our cold brew varieties now at Amazon or StellaBlueCoffee.com, where you can use promo code Ella for 20% off orders of $25 or more. Sip with purpose all summer long. Okay, so all of my exes have girlfriends, so anyone who's watching this that knows me, don't try to act like you know which one it is, because I'm about to say he has a girlfriend, but all of them do. So you don't know. You don't know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, no, I don't talk to him. I almost like feel bad to say that like I like sort of like him because he has a girlfriend. Like, I would never do any of that, but I do make jokes to my best friends and say that I'm like so in love with him and like whatever. And then if I ever saw him in person, I probably would never even say hi. But I had a really good one that got away. I was really close with his family. That we actually dated for a couple years. And he was amazing to me. And then I went to college and we did long distance and it didn't work out and blah, 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 blah. And yeah, I've never found a guy as good as him ever since. Like, we are so different now. Like, that was 4 or 5 years ago and I'm like a completely different person than I was, and like probably he is too, maybe. That like I don't think we would work anymore. So it's not like I miss him, I would try again type of thing. It's just like, damn, hopefully I can find someone as good as him. I hope so. I don't know. Someone said, do you believe in second chances? Yeah. I give guys like 2,000 chances. That's not right. And I think second chance, yeah. Like the guy I said that I liked for about 2 or 3 months. If all of a sudden one day, like a year from now, he was like, hey, I think I would like try it again. Like see what happened. Because it didn't go to shit completely. Like if a guy like treats you like shit and you like give him so many chances it's not working, like I don't think you should like go back to that. Someone said, do you know how cool you are? No, I literally think I'm the biggest fucking loser, idiot, weirdo. So no. How do I get over the guilt of going out and feeling like it's making me gain weight? Oh, I thought they were going to say not going out, because going out makes you gain weight. See, that's been happening to me, because in college, I feel like your body's so young, it like bounces back and all that shit, and everyone's kind of doing that, the same type of thing in college. But yeah, now that I've graduated, I do sort of feel guilty. I'm like, oh, I bet if I wasn't doing this every weekend, I would probably look so much better. But then I think about like, who am I trying to look good for? I don't know. It's just like, I'm trying not to focus so much on looks anymore, because what about the type of person you are and like where you're headed in life? I feel like it was really shallow in college. It's just like, look hot, have fun. But now it's sort of, and now since I started doing social media and everything, I realized how fucking annoying it is that for girls, it's always focused on looks. Like, I'll be talking on TikTok, not even trying to showcase what I look like or even talking about it. And all these boys will comment like, you're a 6 with makeup, you're fat, you look like a linebacker, oh, you're getting round and all this shit. And I'm like, okay, so because I'm not your type, I suddenly don't have the right to even speak in your eyes? Like, I'm so confused why it has to just go right to looks as a woman. Like, let's say like a big fat ugly guy posts something that goes viral, like no one's like, wow, he's fat and ugly. They're like, oh, this guy's hilarious. Like, it's just so annoying that everything is just the first thing about girls that people will talk about is their looks. Like, I don't know, but yeah, sorry, the guilt of going out and feeling like it's making me gain weight. My sort of thing is like, I've definitely pulled back. I'm totally not drinking the way that I was in college at all, and I eat right and I work out 5 days a week. So that's good. But like, I'm also not ready to do a full 180 and just go sober and stay in. Like, I'm still enjoying it going out. So I think about like, all right, well, I have like the rest of my life to stop doing that. I see in my eyes, many people would probably disagree with me or say that I'm lying and say that I'm going to be some alcoholic for life. I don't see that. I see in my eyes, I got about like 3, 4, 5, I don't know. Who knows? Anything can happen. Few years left in me of this going out shit. So if you have fun going out, just do it, you know? My friend asked me like 4 questions. Death row meal, describe your perfect date, where to buy clothes, peak and pit for 4th of July. My death row meal would definitely be like some sort of, it would probably be my ex-boyfriend's mom's cooking. They're Italian, and I would want all of her like signature recipes that she makes. She makes like really good linguine with clams and everything. Yeah, my death row meal would definitely be to go to a Sunday dinner at my ex's house. Describe my perfect date. I don't think I can answer this right now. I'm not in my dating phase or even entertaining men at all. As of now, where I'm at right now with how scared I am of men and trusting them, like, I need to move very slow. Right now, my date would be just ask me to drinks at like a Thursday happy hour or something, because it doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be serious and romantic. Where to buy clothes? I honestly just go on Revolve because it has every fucking brand. Peak and pit for 4th. Peak, I didn't do anything that ruined my life. Pit, somehow I still have the ick for myself and I'm embarrassed. Oh, a lot of people asked me my thoughts on older men. And things like, are you single? What about blah, blah, blah. Dead single. Haven't hooked up with a guy since January. Don't even like anyone. I don't know how many times I can reiterate how single I am this episode. But thoughts on older men, 1,000,000%. Yes, I want to go up to like 30 because I'm 23. So I would do 30. Also, I don't even think I have a cutoff. Maybe not like 40. But if I like met like a super cool 33-year-old who was like lit as hell and like perfect for me, I do not discriminate on age. As a 23-year-old, I probably wouldn't want to be with a guy that has a kid because I am a kid. But my thoughts on like an older man would be like, I could just like be I don't know how to say this without it sounding like I would be disrespectful to him. Because I wouldn't be like cheating, going out, leaving him at home and like all this shit. But I'm very much of a young soul still and immature, not emotionally or mentally, but like my behavior. And I have a lot of energy. So I feel like it would be like really cute if I had an older guy that was sort of like acting like my dada or something. Papa, papi. Would you ever get with a cheater? Yeah, because I cheated in college when I did long distance. And I felt like such shit after. I was like crying for days. I told him immediately. And I was so upset about it. I felt horrible. It's like one of the things that I work on in therapy because I like judge myself so hard for it. I was just so sad that I could like hurt someone that badly, but I was a freshman in college and I tried to tell myself like, okay, I was young and like shit happens. So because that's my take on it, I could understand if a guy had a similar story, I wouldn't judge him for that. But if you're like some serial cheater and you're like cheating on everyone all the time, multiple times with like multiple women, like, yeah, no, I would not do that. I remember actually like one time a guy I was with, he sent me a Snapchat that was supposed to go to a girl we were dating, and he sent me a Snapchat. They were supposed to go to another girl and they were sexting. And of course I like cried and was like, what the fuck? Because it was very obvious that it wasn't supposed to go to me. Like I don't know what we were talking about, but he like double Snapchatted me. So the sext one to the other girl, it was like, yeah, keep sending pics like you're on top of me is what he said to the other girl. And I was like, whoa, I'm not even sending you any of that right now. Like, that was not for me. And then he tried to be like, oh, that was from last night. Like, my Wi-Fi was bad. And I go, bro, no, the fuck it wasn't, because we weren't even exchanging things like that last night. Like, what the fuck? And I don't send pictures like I'm on top of someone. I don't know what the fuck that even means. And then he was like, okay, yeah, I was to another girl. And I'm like, who is she? He's like, I don't know, I already blocked her. And I was like really upset. But then I was kind of just like, whatever. I was like I felt confident in who I was to him in his life and how he felt about me, where I was kind of just like, whatever, like, we're kids, like, it's fine, I'm sure of how you feel about me, and it didn't cause me to be like insecure and always worrying and wondering what else was happening. I guess, I don't know, does that make me a doormat, or does it just make me be like, whatever, I don't give a fuck, like, this is my limit and you like didn't really cross it, and I don't have trauma or scars from that, so like, whatever. I would just like to say my deepest apologies to anyone who had the hardest time trying to follow this. I can't even follow what the fuck I'm saying. I'm happy if you're watching this that you survived 4th of July week as well. That shit was tumultuous. And yep, think I'm gonna have my mom on next episode and we are gonna shoot the shit. She said she wants to stir the pot, actually. She's like, yeah, I really want to stir the pot and say some shit that'll piss people off. So I'm really excited about that. She's a bold woman. That's where I get it from. But yep. Thank you so much for watching. If you even made it this long, you're a serious fucking trooper. Thank you. Ciao.